Hello students. Hello. In this class we will study about different file operations and how to execute these file operations. Okay. So basically that's C++ standard library provides AppStream class. A class is called as AppStream class. Okay, for performing read and write operations. Okay, and this class uses some data types like opstream, ifstream and appstream. Okay, so opstream data type is used for creating a file and write data on the file. Okay. And ifstream I will use it in a program later. Okay, just you have to remember these things. Ifstream is used for reading the data from the file. This data type is used for this, and appstream used for both read and write data from the file. So here we will use appstream basically because it performs both the operation read and as well as write. Okay. So there are some functions in file handling. Okay, these are some functions like open, close, get. Okay, in the open we'll use to create a file, and close it will use to it is used uh, to close an existing file. Sorry, is used to close an existing file. Okay, open means it is to create, and get is basically used to read a single unit character, not a multiple. If we will want to write or read multiple characters from a file or in the file, then we have to use some other functions. Okay, I will tell you later how we will write multiple characters in a file. Let's say line. Okay, and how to read that line from that file. Okay, like put function, it is used to write a single unit. Basically we have already studied in console IO operations that get and put is used to handle single character problems basically, and read and write functions is used to read data and write data into the file. It is from the file. Okay, and there are some operations like naming a file. You have to name a file with its extension, like file name dot its extension, like we have used in our daily life, that when we are saving a image, then it gives a name to that image and then dot with extension like jpj, jpeg. Okay, like this. Okay, then opening a file and reading data from a file, then writing and closing. So we have these operations we have to perform to handle a file in C++. Okay, and for these operations we are using some specific functions are there and some specific syntax are there. Okay, so let's discuss one after another. So let's see first how to open a file. Okay, so opening a file can be done in two ways: by using constructor, and also by using open function. Okay, so there are two ways to open a file. Okay, so by the constructor, let's see how we will open a file by a constructor. Okay, so first we have to create a file stream object to manage the stream using the appropriate class. Then let's say as opstream. Okay, it is for output, it is opstream. It is used to create the output stream and the class ifstream to create the input stream. Okay, as we know that. Okay, so initialize the file object with the desired file name. Let's upstream, then we'll use object at out file. Okay, then we have to write result. Okay, so this is only for the output. So this is the syntax how you can write or how you can open a file. Okay, so by using this statement you can open a file which is named result. This is the file name. You can write also it with extension. Okay, like if we want to open a document like PDF document, then you can use that also, like unit 4 PDF file and unit 4 dot PDF. Okay, anyway you can write, but you have to use this is confirm. Okay, so this creates out file as an upstream object. This is a class and this is the object which manages the output stream. So this object can be used any valid C++ name. You, you cannot give this name as any. It can be given some specific names are there which you can provide as the object, like out file or f out. Another one is o file. You can also use like it, like you can write like this o file. Then for I, for in if stream f in I file, like this. So there are some specific objects you have to write for this type of classes. Okay, so for if stream, so for if stream is for input. Okay, there must be what in file I file, like this. Okay, these are some outputs. Okay, so to input a file you can write like this: if stream, sorry, no dot in file. Then you can write into the result file, like this. So it is for input only and that is for output. Okay, so we'll use, okay, so let's see how we will use by open function. Okay, by open function, as we know that a function can be called by using an object and dot operator. Okay, and here we are using some stream object. These are called a stream object. Okay, so let's will want to call this open function. Then for upstream, let out file is an object. This is a stream object of the stream class. So we can call it as out file dot open, then let result, or you can use file 1, file 2, anything. Okay, this is user defined, but this is our system defined. This object name you cannot change. Okay, I am again repeat it again and again that you cannot change the object name. It is specific because these objects are called as stream objects. Okay, so you have to write these names. Okay, so okay, so these are some cases how to open a file and how to close. You can close, let it is open, then you can close a file. Close a file by using this close function. Okay, this close function, let this is open for output or write. This open function is can also used for write also. Okay, so you can write like this: out file dot close. Okay, it will not take any type of argument. Close means whatever it may be in the read mode, it may be in the write mode, it will be closed. Okay, then let's see how to writing to a file. Okay, writing to a file. So basically you can write by insertion operator. like this. Okay, this can be used to write information in a file. Okay, okay, so the upstream and upstream object is used instead of cout object. Okay, here we'll use upstream, we will not use the cout, we have to use either like this, upstream, and then like this. Okay, sorry, actually it's not upstream, it's some upstream object. Okay, upstream is a class, so we can write like, let here upstream object is out file, so you can write out file, then whatever you want to enter, okay, this, then ended. Okay, let's, there is a you want to enter a name, then you can write like this. Okay, so let's see how you can read a file. Okay, so reading a file, this can be done by extraction operator. Extraction operator is like this. It is also used by this, but it can be used by if stream objects. Okay, it can be used by if stream objects, sorry, f stream or I stream objects, like let it is I file, then let name. Okay, like this. So it is the syntax of reading a file. Okay, so let's discuss about all these operations in a program. Let's use this. So it is the program where you can use all these operations we have to perform. So this program reads the information from the file and display it onto the into the screen. Okay, so here we are using include upstream class. Okay, if we will take upstream, then you have to take two header files. Okay, so here I am taking only one header file, that is upstream. Okay, so using namespace std, then int main. Okay, so then character name can be of 50. Let you have to enter your name, and then you have to read it. So here I am creating an object, it is upstream class, that let's o file is the object of this upstream class, and the file is now open in write mode. Okay, so it is open in write mode basically. Okay, okay, so it is just the opposite of what the normal programs. Basically we are using out for the output, but here you have to imagine it just the opposite. Means when we are using o word, that means for out, actually it is in, means writing. Okay, right. So if we are using input, that means read. Whatever we are inputted the data, we have to read it. Okay, so it is just the opposite of the, that's why it is the interaction between program and the file, not between the console and the program. When it is the console and program, then it is the opposite. Okay, and also this cout is used for insertion. Basically it is used insertion. So to insert something into a file, we have to use the insertion operator. Okay, that's why we're using this. Okay, so now it is open. O file dot open. Let this is the document abc dot dat. You can also write dot abc dot txt. It is automatically created and it's open in a write mode. Okay, so cout writing to a file, it's normal, it's a normal program execution. It will be displayed on the screen that writing to the file and enter your name. Then here I am using get line, that means the name will up to 50 character. Okay, including the space. Okay, so we have to enter your name by using get line. So cout endl, as we know that cin could not enter the that space, it does not take the space as a character, but get line takes as a space as a character. That's why I am using get line. And here o file name, that means write input the data into the file. Here we have to write into the, whatever the name we want. Here we have inputted, but here the file is inputted. Okay, so the name is inputted into the file. Here it is the actually it is the syntax to input it into the file. It is not in the file. Here we are just inputting the name by the keyboard. Okay, to the program, here to the file. Okay, then we have to close the open file. That means when we want to operate in a different, that means it is operated in a two mode, either open, close, read, write, like this. When we are using the read mode, then we have to first close the file, then we have to open it in a write mode, or vice versa. Okay, so here first we have opened it in a write mode, then we have to close it. Okay, so we have to close it by using o file, it is the object name of upstream class, and then close. Then the same operation by using ifstream class, open file in a read mode. Okay, so it is opened. Okay, then next we have to read from the file. Then what will we read? That is I file name. It will be read from the I file. See, in the previously we have used this I file line after the cin line, because it will be taken from the keyboard, then it will be taken into the program, then to the file. But here when we are reading, it is just the opposite. First we have to read from the file, then to the program, then to the screen. That's why we are writing this first, then this in the next line. You have to remember this syntax also. The serial the sequence of the instructions, whatever you will written. Okay, let me show it here. I am first using cin, then o file stream. Okay, but here just the opposite. First I am using I file, then cout, then I close the open file. So what will be the output here? The output will be writing to the file, then enter your name. Just let my name is Milan Samantray. So I will write Milan Samantray, then file, that is okay. So better you have to understand this program very clearly. Okay, thank you.